It's Austin Summers. Listen, I want you to come over to my place right away, would you? I'm just up Miller Hill.
Wow, Austin, thank you. I'd love to, but now's not a good time. We're leaving, actually.
Well, don't do that. I need to see you. I have something for you that is gonna cure your writer's block.
I'll be right over.
Sure you don't want one?
No, thanks. I don't like to get drunk during the day.
Well, the key is to be drunk so often. You can't tell the difference between being drunk and sober. You're just drunk or more drunk.
I need to drive. We're headed out this afternoon.
What do you wear when you write? See, I prefer pajamas. I bought these at Charvet in Paris. They cost a fortune, but I read somewhere that people enjoy things more if you pay a lot for them, so...
So that's your secret to curing writer's block, expensive pajamas?
Of course not. I was just making conversation to put myself at ease. But if you want to just stick it in without taking the time to lube me up, fine. That's fine.
What are these?
They don't have a name. Funny how we found a pill to help artists and writers, but none of us have ever given it a name.
What is it, speed? Microdose of LSD? I tried writing on psilocybin once, but it was all shit.
I used to be like you. I thought small, I wrote small. Little plays about little things that made little money and attracted little attention. I had a friend, though. He writes for television, you know the name. Disgustingly prolific, silly rich. Couldn't write a thank you note without someone handing him a trophy of some kind. And I thought to myself, how is he doing it? And all I knew is that he spent his winters here, and when he returned to the city, he had a stack of new material as long as my Johnson. He invited me out here one winter, and when I arrived, he handed me one of those tragic, magic little black pills. And within an hour, I was banging away at the keyboard like Amadeus at his harpsichord.
You're fucking with me.
If I was fucking with you, I would have told you to take them rectally. But I'm telling you, those pills are it. How do you think Bell writes 2 books a year?
Who made them? What's in them?
Who cares? They work.
What about side effects?
Lots. Like, suddenly having to deal with millions of adoring fans and finding ways to spend all that new money.
There's a catch. There's always a catch.
Again, I say, who cares? You chose this life. You could have been a fucking English teacher, or an ad man, or help run your daddy's sporting goods store.
My father was a lawyer.
Yes, but you chose to be a writer because you don't really live in this world. You observe it, you interpret it, you feed off of it, and then you sit and you put words together so that the poor suckers who do live in the world can see what they look like, who they are, why they hurt. And you chose it because you want love and attention and barrels of money. It's fucking insane. But those are the only things that can fill that hole in your soul. Hole in your soul. Hole in your soul. Hole in your soul.
I don't like choices you can't come back from.
Are you a real writer?
I like to think so.
I don't think you are. Because if you were, you wouldn't care what the price was for getting uncorked. You'd rather die than keep all of those wonderful words bottled up inside of you. Take the pill, Harry. Or at least try it. Harry, you won't be sorry.